Hello everyone. I am staying at home as we are supposed to stay, and today, after visiting with a couple of patients online through their appointments, I challenged them to a low carb meal duel, if you will. And so over the next couple of days, I'm going to try to show you some lower carb recipes or simple meals that we can be making at home. Tonight I chose to do a hot pocket, if you will, a pepperoni hot pocket, and wrote down the comparing information of regular hot pockets that you can get at any of the grocery stores compared to the low carb version of them. I have the ingredients here, and when we're all done, I'll have a picture of the ingredients with the approximate measurements of everything laid out here in front of us. So I just washed my hands before the video started, so you know we're all supposed to wash our hands right now. Our ingredients are going to be Mission Carb Balance whole wheat tortillas, which are net 3 grams of carbs. We have 1/8 of a cup of some pizza sauce, fire roasted pizza sauce. You can use pizza sauces of your own flavor, your favorites if you'd like. 1/4 of a cup of shredded Colby cheese. I would normally use mozzarella in this situation, but don't have any mozzarella on hand, so we're just going to do some shredded Colby cheese. Some sliced black olives, a mozzarella cheese wrap, and some turkey pepperoni is what we'll be using. And then for a little extra flavor, some garlic bread seasoning. So to get started, we are going to take 1 low carb tortilla. And on top of that, we are going to put 1 of the mozzarella cheese wraps on the top of it. Because they're about the same size, so they even up nicely there to give it a nice cheesy bottom, just as if you were making a pizza. Now you can spread your pizza sauce on the top of it. I like a lot of sauce on my pizza, whether I'm making a regular pizza or in this situation, the saucier the better. Spread it out a little bit. You're kind of wanting to stay away from the edge because you don't want the sauce to ooze out through the sides through the cooking process. I'm going to turn on the oven and start preparing that. Of course, you don't want it to stick, and you want to crisp the outside of the tortilla a little bit. So I just have not even a tablespoon of butter on my spatula here, and I'm just going to spread it out over the top of my frying pan just so that it kind of greases the bottom of the pan. You could probably use cooking spray as well, but quite honestly, I've gotten away from using cooking spray because it is full of it's not the right kinds of fats. It is full of harmful heart disaster fats versus heart healthy fats. So kind of spread it out on the bottom of the pan. And just let it preheat. And continue to build your pizza pocket. You can top it however you'd like. Tonight I just chose to use pepperoni because that's what I had on hand, but if you have any already crumbled sausage or hamburger, Canadian bacon, ham, any of those meats would be just fine. A serving size of the pepperoni are 17 pepperonis. And 1 for prosperity. You can add as many as you'd like though. And then I do have more than what a serving size of the olives would be cut up here. So a serving size of the black olives is 4 black olives, and you could cut them and split them. And this is where I would then add my seasoning just to make it a little more fun and special and give it a little special kick. And then you're gonna fill in with your shredded cheese, 1/4 of a cup. Now you're gonna fold it And tuck everything in. And use some toothpicks to hold it all together. Might have to use more than one toothpick. Got it a little full. You get the gist. And then you're gonna wanna put it down. If you had a larger tortilla, it would hold to better, be better, but I'm going to start out by putting it face down and letting the cheese do its thing in molding the folds together, holding it together, and we'll let it set that way and let the cheese do its thing, let it crisp up, and then we'll flip it over. A Hot Pocket traditionally in the grocery store is one Hot Pocket out of a box is 320 calories, 35 grams of carbohydrate, and 11 grams of protein. Not to mention it's a processed food. There's a lot of ingredients in that Hot Pocket that aren't good for us. The balance of this Hot Pocket is not there. We have approximately 7 teaspoons of sugar and only 11 grams of protein. You want to choose foods that have less overall carbohydrates and sugar and more proteins and fats to them. They're going to keep you fuller, longer, keep you satisfied, and keep that insulin factor down, because we all know that insulin is the driver to weight gain and weight management. My Hot Pocket as it stands is 372 calories, 7.5 grams of carbohydrate, or only 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, and 29 grams of protein. So we have way more protein and fat in this Hot Pocket that's going to keep us fuller, more satisfied, and keep our insulin level down, and it's minimal in carbs and sugars. If you have any questions, come visit us at the Wellness District. I'm happy to help you, and I hope you follow along with me as we continue these videos over the next several days and maybe even weeks. Hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.